Can I see what you got there? Your cannon. Can I see it?
I know you.
Not that I can say.
And you want to hold my peace?
Just that I never seen one like it.
No, you haven't.
Looks dangerous.
Seems maybe that's the point.
Suppose so. Can I see it?
Not likely.
Where'd you find it? You hearing me?
He asked you a question.
Didn't find it. Made it.
Hell of a touch you got then. You a smith?
Do I look like a smith?
Looks can be deceiving.
Got that right.
There a problem?
Doesn't need to be.
Glad we got that cleared up. Now about that piece.
You been to Luna?
Excuse me?
The moon. You been?
Nobody's been.
That a truth?
That's a fact.
Funny you'd make that distinction.
Truth is, you must think you're some kind of something special. With that attitude, the way you're just dismissing us like we're nothing, like we ain't even here. You ain't near rock hard as you think. Fact is, special's only special till it's not.
The bones say otherwise.
Speak straight.
You say nobody. Bones say otherwise.
What bones?
All of them.
What are you getting at?
Too many to count.
You trying to get a rile out of us? I was only trying to make conversation.
You really weren't.
We got a smart one here.
Experienced more than smart. But experience has its advantages.
Experience tell you to lip off to strangers just trying to make talk?
Keep insisting, and maybe we will.
Talk?
Have words.
Ain't that what we're doing?
My conversations tend to be a bit louder.
That a threat?
A truth.
Who the hell do you think you are?
According to your facts, nobody. Yet here I sit.
Doesn't matter how pretty your cannon is. Keep it up, we'll just see how loud you can get. You done talking now? Guess he knows his place, boys.
Ever had a nightmare?
He ain't playing games. We're just thick.
I know you have. In this world, can't help but.
I don't have nightmares. I give 'em.
You are a goddamn cliché. The picture-perfect bandit. Hearing your voice, the things you're saying, the shade of the hard man you pretend to be.
Ain't no shade.
Sit down. Your mouth just got your friends dead. This is what happens when you bore me. And right now, I'm so very bored.
What? No, listen.
Hush.
But you're one of them, a guardian, right? You're supposed to be the good ones.
Supposed to be. Maybe I am. Maybe this is what good looks like. Anymore? Who can tell? You wanted to see my prize.
No,
Look at it.
Please listen.
Whimpering won't stop what comes next. Look. Look at it. Open your eyes. Not many get such a clean view. The bone. You see it. Jagged like thorns. I used to think of it as a rose, focusing on its bloom. But the bloom is just a byproduct of its anger. You have nightmares? Ever had a nightmare? Ever opened your eyes and realized the horror wasn't a dream? The terror wasn't gone? I've seen nightmares. They live in the shadows. They've been watching. I thought, it's foolish, I know, but I thought I saw a way that maybe we could win. Maybe we could survive. But once you step into those shadows, it's so very hard to walk in the light. Or maybe I just wasn't strong enough. Maybe, but I feel strong now. I stole the dark. Or maybe it stole me. Either way, here we are. And I'm hungry. It's hungry. You have no light beyond the spark of your pathetic life. But a spark is something. Open your eyes.
You were not always this man.
True.
Then the math says you do not need to remain this man. You can be other.
I am other.
You can be better.
This is better.
That matter, at best, is subjective.
Then what? Lesser?
Some would say.
But what would you say? All we've seen, and now, here with me, you have no words?
I have words,
But
but you will not like them.
there is much I do not like.
More now than ever, it would seem. I find no laughing matter in your path.
Only in the journey.
What brought you here was nobility.
And my prize.
That is no prize,
A curse, then.
I would say.
And I would disagree.
You are no longer yourself.
I am myself. It's who I was that's gone.
Who you were held all the value.
To you,
To the light.
the light.
It is all.
It is nothing but a crutch.
One that held you up.
And yet people still die. Corruption still exists. Light still fades. And darkness still spreads.
As it will ever be. That doesn't mean you have to give in to.
To what? Hope?
This is not hope.
This is peace.
You have blood on your hands.
How's that any different from prior?
Innocent blood.
It's a matter of perspective.
That's the shadow talking.
And I am not.
The shadow?
You know, these past cycles, you've made an honorable effort. Tried to correct my course. But I don't know it needs correcting.
And if it doesn't?
Could be too late.
Could be is a winding path.
Long way where I was to where I'm going.
That is my hope. That there is still time.
For
Corrective measures. The rightening of our path. The cleansing of your shadow and a return to the light.
why did you pick me?
It doesn't work that way.
Was I special?
You were.
But only special as any other.
You were all special.
Seems to contradict the word, don't it?
Not in my estimation.
If we're all special, are any of us special?
Is that what you want? To be special? You dismiss, but it's a very serious question. Is that all you're after? Is all this death really worth that badge?
Am I not already more than the rest?
Looking at you here, now, the smoke, ash, and bone at your feet mark you as so much less.
Maybe. And yet, here you are.
Meaning?
You have been by my side every step of the way.
Where else would I be?
Yet you disagree so thoroughly with my change in perspective.
If only the change was simply one of perspective. Your evolution was no choice. This is not you having come to an understanding after careful considered thought. This is corruption.
Maybe so.
There is no maybe here.
And you think you can save me?
I rekindled your light. It falls first to me to aid in its survival.
I tire of it.
You must try.
I tire of you.
Raziel.
That is no longer my name.
I will not speak the other.
It doesn't matter. This is where we part ways.
I will not leave you.
I am leaving you.
Without me, your journey ahead will be more than any one guardian can handle.
That's the point. It's been some time since you saw me as worthy of walking among those I once called brother and sister. Yet, anymore, I feel as though I am worthy of so much more.
Without me, you will die.
Someday, it won't be the first time. Consider this my last good deed. I am releasing you of the burden of my deeds, both done and yet to come.
I will not abandon you.
You will, or I will carve the light from your shell and leave the carcass of my first and last friend in the dirt of this dull, red world for no one to find.
Then I failed you. Completely.
Not me. Maybe the man I was.
Raziel is truly dead.
I believe so.
Belief is not fact.
Semantics I no longer have the patience for. When you speak of me, use my proper name. Tell them of the man that stands before you. Not the ghost of the hero I once was.
You'll always be Raziel to me.
If you cannot let that man go, you will forever taint his legacy. All the good I have ever done will be washed away in the fire of who I've become.
If you care, there's still some promise within you.
If I'm being honest, I care only to give hope to the frightened, huddled masses, so that when I come upon them, they will have more to lose. Their pain will be greater, their screams more pure.
You
Nothing dies like hope. I cherish it.
You're a monster.
Finally, you see the truth.
Raziel is truly dead.
So I've said, long live Dredgen Yor.
This is farewell. But you can only run from your sins so far. In the end, you will die alone.
Maybe so, but I gotta tell you, I tend to like my odds.
Your tainted rose will not save you.
Old friend, it already has.
Such darkness.
Impressed?
Far from it.
To each their own.
His light is faded.
His light is gone.
You are an infection.
I am that which will cleanse.
You are a monster.
An old friend once saw me as the same. He was right, and had we met earlier, so too would you be.
You dare defend yourself? All you've done, that's anything but monstrous?
No more than a hurricane.
Then you're a force of nature.
I am all that is right. You may not see it. You may not see it for lack of looking or blind ignorance. But I am all that is good.
You've just murdered a good man,
He shot first.
yet you stand.
Guess he missed.
He never misses.
First time for everything. His cannon. Nice piece of hardware. Well worn, but clean. Smooth hammer.
It was his prize.
Guess he put too much faith in the wrong steel.
Is that where your faith lies? In steel?
Not for some time. My steel is only an extension. My faith is in the shadow.
Then my light is an affront to all you are. I am your truest enemy,
One of many.
but you end me?
Not you. Not now.
The shadow knows mercy.
The shadow knows no such thing.
Then what?
The other.
What other?
The dead man's charge.
The boy? You'd end him as well?
If it comes to that. We'll see.
I won't let you have the child.
Been long enough now. Think maybe he's a man.
You cannot have him.
Not yet.
I won't let you.
That you could stop me is an amusing thought. Here. Take it.
Why?
Give the apprentice his master's sword. It is a gift.
You cannot have him.
You fear for his light.
He...
Is special.
Yes.
I am aware.
You're trying to tempt him. You're feeding his anger.
The gun is a memento. Nothing more.
You claim to be a vessel. A hollow shell where once a man stood. But that is just a lie. The man is still in you.
There is no man here. I am now and for the rest of time only Dredgen Yor.
The eternal abyss.
So, not all the forgotten languages are dead.
Hide behind whatever title you wish. It is still all a facade. No force of nature would play such games.
Games?
The cannon. You wish to tempt the boy. To spur him on and fuel his rage. There is intent there. The actions of a man. Monstrous, mad, or otherwise. You are nothing more.
And what value does your conclusion bring, flawed as it may be?
That a hurricane can be weathered, not stopped, not redirected. A force of nature is uncaring and without intent. But a man
Yes.
is none of those things. A man can be killed.
And there it is.
There what is?
A sliver of hope. Been a while. The gunslinger's sword, his cannon, that was a gift. An offering from me to you. Nothing to say. I've been waiting for you, for this day. Many times I thought you'd faltered, given up. But here you are. This is truly an end.
The old wood burns, we fire it well. Sinners by deed, but righteous still. So crooked are we as those we care. Into the coals we go. Into the coals we go. I may return to my only care, but I can never go home again. The war lives on inside of me. Into the coals we go. Into